factor, which we can represent the length. So 3x times what will give me 15x squared? Well, 3x times 5x will give me 15x squared. Then I ask myself, what number can I multiply by 1 to get a negative 2? And 1 times negative 2 would get me negative 2. So the length of my sine is 5x minus 2. They then said find the area of the sine 2 different ways when x is equal to 3. Well, I know that they gave me the area already, 15x squared minus x minus 2. So the easiest thing is to probably replace those x's with my 3. Follow my order of operations and simplify. So 15 times 9 minus 3 minus 2. 15 times 9 is 135 minus 3 minus 2. 132 minus 2 is 130 feet squared. To represent my area another way, I could just use my factors. 3 times 3 plus 1, and multiply that by 5 times 3 minus 2. Order of operations says multiplication first. 3 times 3 is 9. 5 times 3 is 15. 9 plus 1 is 10. 15 minus 2 is 13, and 10 times 13 is 130 feet squared. So we just found the area of our school sign 2 different ways. Example number 4 says, which value of b would make the trinomial x squared minus bx plus 7 factorable? So in this problem, what I would do first is factor. So if I had two numbers to multiply to get x squared, I would have x and x. Two numbers that multiply to get a positive 10 are 1 and 10, 2 and 5. Knowing that this number is negative and this number is positive, I know that both of my factors have to be negative. So I could choose x minus 2, x minus 5, or I could choose x minus 1, x minus 10. Well, are any of these b's, when we distribute these back out, we would get x squared minus 5x minus 2x plus 10, so we get x squared minus 7x plus 10. If we distribute this one out, we get x squared minus 10x minus 1x plus 10. So we get x squared minus 11x plus 10. So you can see that if b was positive 7, because there's already a negative sign in the problem, it would be factorable. So in example 5, which value of b would make x squared plus bx plus 16 factorable? So if we think about that the same way, both of our signs are positive, so in our factors, we need 2 plus signs. We know we have to have x and x to get x squared. To get 16, we could have 1 and 16, 2 and 8, 4 and 4. Well, if I plug 4 and 4 into the problem and I distribute, I would get x squared plus 8x plus 16. 8 is not one of my choices, so I need to try my next two numbers. X plus 2, x plus 8. I get x squared plus 10x plus 16. So if I use positive 10 is not one of my choices. But when I plug that in, I could also, I notice that my 10 works if I use a negative 10. Both of my signs would be x minus 2, x minus 8, which would still give me a positive 16 at the end, x squared at the beginning, and a negative 10x in the center, so A would be the choice that would make this trinomial factorable.